Hello, hello. It's PRX23. It's the boy himself, Miles Morales. He finally got his tier 4. So let's take him in. Some wild boss. And see what he can do. Let's take him to the highest stage. I can take him to stage 49 null. That's good. Give him his own lead. And double support. And let's give him no strikers, just the supports. And chuck him in. And see how he does. Spoiler alert, he does pretty well, I should imagine. As I've already cleared this with him. I cleared this with him today at level 70 to unlock his potential. He's now at level 80 with all his skills leveled up. 2.5 of his gears are done. So let's see what he does now. 5 cancel 3, cancel 4. Ridiculous amount of damage. This is a tier 3 character. I know he's level 80, but still. 5 cancel 3, cancel 4. I don't think I even need to use the tier 3 to get him through the first phase, you know. And another 5 bars. Oh, almost. Come on, Miles. Yeah, there we go. 50 seconds. Haven't used the tier 3 yet. Ridiculous damage. Let's do 6. Cancel into the 5, into the 3, and into the 4. Should have waited on the 4 there. Lost all my damage. Silly. Doesn't really matter because regular rotation, he's already through the phase. Ridiculous damage from the boy Miles. So once again we go 6, 5, 3, 4, and another unbelievable amount of bars basically. The 3 into the 5 into the 4. Should be at the dragons. Let's go dragons. Can we cheat and get through it? Oh, almost. No. You and your symbiotes. It's Miles. We've been a symbiote. We know all about symbiotes, don't worry. Take you out, no. Look at that. Already down to his final phase, 2 minutes. It was easy as pie. There's no point just bouncing off him like a pinball. Just wait for Thor. 5 into the 6, into the 3, into the 4. And he's done. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Great. So there you go. 2 minutes 20 clear, banging Miles Morales. He is the boy. Where else can we take him? Let's take him into stage 29. Well, let's go up in. We've done null. Let's take him to the highest Mephisto we can go to. The deadly battery warning. Can't do blast. Can't do villain. Well, I'm not going to try any stupid carnage uniform, that's for sure. Let's get Spidey out of here. And we're going to be able to give him another spot. Should we give him element damage? Would that even be good? From Ancient One? Seems a bit like, could be weird. Let's just give him the spider. The spider supports. Yeah. Mephisto. 5 cancel 3, cancel 4. into the 2, into the 1. 5, cancel 3, cancel 4. 2, 1. And he's already done. So much damage you can do even on his 2. Ridiculous. Let's get a proc up. 5, 6, 3, 4. Look at that, just like 1,000,000 bars of damage. Just ridiculous. Such exaggerated swagger that it's outrageous. Mephisto is swagged out. Cannot compete with the unbelievable swag. Just the 1 is taking him out. Imagine just taking him out with your 1 skill. It's ridiculous. Miles with damage for days. 5, 6, 3, 4. Boom. Another 15 bars or something ridiculous. He's just sort of one-shotting phases here. I don't know why I'm running around in a circle. I should probably just go and attack him. Down to 8 bars. Well, I thought you might do that. I didn't think you'd like it very much. 6 bars. 6. Come on. Not running around in circles for this clown. I've got too much damage for that. Even easier than now. I mean, it was a lower stage, but obviously he's got type advantage here, so it was ridiculously easy. 1 minute 40-second clear. Let's go to boy. Miles, top PvE boss of the game. Infinity Ultron. How high can we go? Well, not there, because he's not a lady. Human. Stage 19. Stage 19 Ultron will just one-shot the whole thing. Yeah, let's give him wave again. Once again, we'll do it with no strikers. What's Miles saying against Big Ultron? He's not really that big because he's stage 19. But he is annoying. Let's see if Miles can make him less annoying by taking out 10 bars at a time every time. I think he can. 5, 3, 4. There go all your bars. Do some poxy purple attack. Optimization. Whee! Whee! Why switch? Just do it myself with the swagger. The swagger of Miles. The swaggertronic way that he just takes down all the bars and then just swings around for a bit and takes down some more bars. Can we one-shot the whole thing? Ah, he's cheating. Can't handle the swagger. These bosses cannot handle the exaggerated swagger that Morales is bringing. After about 1,000,000 years in the wilderness with like terrible, decreasingly valuable uniforms. He was in his Spider-Verse threads and he was like passably good when tier 2s were still a thing. Clearing Proxima and things like that. Another 1 minute 30 clear. Admittedly, the stages are getting lower, but he's quite good, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, his Spider-Verse thing used to clear like Proxima about 1,000,000 years ago. I had a Transcendence on him when like regular CTP of Transcendence was quite a rare thing to put on a character. Whereas then he got was his Carnage uniform really the next one? I suppose it was. And that was just awful. It basically made him worse, relatively speaking. 29 gore. Let's have a look at this. Get Spidey out there again. Doing the same team up with White Fox and chasm. I think that's probably a good idea. No strikers again. And yeah, then he got his filler uniform to go with his tier 3, which was just I mean, it was an upgrade on the Carnage uniform, but it was just a sort of tier 3 uniform in the tier 4 era. Quite obviously, he was getting this one in about 2 weeks. There's no point really getting the previous uniform, unless you're a nerd like me and you wanted to get it for no reason, or you really like using Spider-Man, which is also me. But it was a bit of a pointless investment, the uniform. I've gone 3 into the 5 into the 4, which is still quite good, really. It's not as good as the 5-3, I think, but 5 into the 3 into the 4. Let's do his 1 again, just wasting a proc, so we can run around a bit more. Don't want him to jump on your head. No one likes that. Oh, I'm dead. Better try that again, didn't do very good there. I mean, stage 29 gore, let's try that one more time. Let's actually do his right rotation and get the procs up rather than just run around like an idiot. So 5 into 3 into the 4. Still managed to jump on my head, but it doesn't really matter. He's got such annoying attacks. Tier 4 Miles will just be knocking him down too fast anyway. I won't be doing any of this stuff. Bear in mind, this guy is tier 3 that we're testing. It is quite ridiculous the amount of damage he's pumping out to these bosses. 16 bars already, so he should really be going to his next thing, shouldn't he? And there we are, halfway through, 40 seconds. Bit risky there. About 10 bars with the tier 3 rotation. Not bad. 5 bars, sorry. So yeah, Oh, these stupid guys. Getting on my nerves. I haven't seen these guys for ages. I'm not really pushing gore at the moment because I'm locked behind some ridiculous paywall that needs to be transcended or something. So, I don't normally have to fight these stupid creatures. I forgot this was even part of this fight. It's annoying. Terrible game design. Who come up with that? Netmarble devs, that's it. How many bars here? 7 bars. Not bad, not bad. And that's the first half done. Gore 29. Smell my finger. No one wants to smell your horrible finger, Gore. Chasm sort of like jogging around. Dead. That's where you switch, just in case. See, I started a rotation with the 3 again. It's definitely better when you start with a 5, I've got to say. See, just more bars when you do 5, 3, 4. Come on, come on. I have to switch for a second. I think I was going to die there. So it will affect the time, but then again, he can't clear the stage as easy as the other ones because it's harder. And that includes having to switch because he nearly died. Good grief, he really is nearly dead there. Oh, he did die. Well, we can take that as a clear, really. You can see he can do that. So that was like a sort of 3-minute clear, really. Considering the stupid switch, he would have just done it. Once again, he's still at tier 3, so probably like sort of 2 minute clear. At tier 4 on null 29. So who's next? Jean. Ugh, she's very annoying. Don't know if he can really do 19. Got obviously downgrade quite significantly to Taskmaster from White Fox, which is a bit of a sort of... It's not exactly ideal, is it? Not least when you're fighting someone as leery as bloody stage 19 Jean, who's just totally mental. And kills everything that she touches. Nevertheless, the swagger is so exaggerated that Miles just sort of pops off 5 bars casually with his regular rotation. Unbelievably, if you time it right, he can actually use his 1 to dodge those purple attacks, which is just ridiculous. But I'm not going to try and do it because it's too difficult. But take my word for it, it can be done. You have to sort of wait till you're right in the middle of them and they're about to close in on you and pop the 1 and it will iframe out of it. Like what I just didn't do there, basically. You see the point? What I failed to do that. He's about to die now. He's about to die. Stage 19 is a bit much for him. Let's take him to stage 9. And finish off the boss roundup. We can actually give him a bit of support on stage 9, can't we? Let's give him White Fox back again. And once again, no strikers. Should be giving him stage 1, stage 5 or something, a Kang after this, but obviously I haven't got Kang unlocked because, why did I switch? He's got his own lead. I'm so used to switching. Yeah, obviously we're not 10 seconds off the clear time, shall we? But I haven't got Kang, so I can't test it on Kang, so this will be the last one. Five, 3, 4. Just tons of bars, look at that, all the way down to 45. And clearly we won't need to be spending any time in Jean's mind before we get to the 30 bar stage, which is nice. Because who wants to spend time in her moody mind? Apart from, Xavier, Cyclops, the Phoenix, and Mr. Sinister, just various people. But me personally, even a video game representation of being inside Jean Grey's mind is too much for me. It's tiring. At least it doesn't show you a visual representation of her thinking about Scott Summers all the time, because that'd be extremely tiring. 5 into the 6, into the 3, into the 4. The swagger is real. Down to 19 bars. 5, 3, 4. And it's just a 6 bar rotation, and we're down to the next stage. Three, 6, 5, 6, 3, and 4. Just ignoring her attacks and letting her go into this stupid optimization. I should have really just dodged her attacks, to be honest, but there we go. She's going to kill Chasm, can't be bothered to deal with this. Go on, kill my buddy, don't care about him. There's no spider solidarity here, mate. Anyway, he's gone bad now, he's a villain. So, good. Sacrifice him to an X-Men. Can we just tank it? We can just tank everything. Yeah. So that's 2 minutes clear on Jean 9. It was also a very poor clear, you can do that faster, obviously. So that's Miles doing all the world bosses. I can't test him on Alliance today. He's rubbish in Otherworld. And I've already used him in GBR, where he obviously completely spanks it like a total lunatic at tier 3, as though it was some sort of tier 4 with a rage on. yeah, best PvE character in the game right now, without really even much competition. Maybe Gamora might be specifically buffed to be an ABX character specifically. She might be slightly better there, I'm not sure yet, but I doubt it really. Miles is just not the ceiling up for PvE. Look at Xavier here is a joke, for example. Venom was pretty good. Miles is like 2 Venoms. He's comparable to sort of like Black Bolt's level, basically raise the ceiling above where Black Bolt is, I would say. Having competed against the Black Bolt with a Rage in GBR, he beats Miles at tier 3 with energy, just. But at tier 4 with a Rage, it's going to be no competition. Miles is going to spank even a Black Bolt, I think, or be very close to it. You're going to need serious build on your Black Bolt. Uniform and a regular Rage is not going to be good enough. So that's it. That's the Miles roundup. Just to have a look at the build. Rank 50. Overdrive. Exaggerated swagger. Exaggerated all the way up to 10. Mighty CTP with a beatdown. Obviously got 25 Pierce already. All the skills are maxed. 20 OBs. He doesn't actually have double physical attack anywhere, ridiculously, so he's not getting as much from the OBs as you might think, and he's got 4 heals. So, I mean, he's missing 3 potential energy attack stacks there on each gear. So, not completely maxed attack on his OBs, but he does have 20 OBs. And stats are maxed on everything except for dodge. Even the movement speed is near maxed. And obviously he's got 3% concentration and 25 Pierce from the swords and the cards and such. Mythic Uni. He's missing a couple of options. He's got all attack on there. That's the build. Max type enhancement. Obviously that was helping a lot against old Mephisto. Not so much against the other bosses. What else would you need to know? Got the World Boss Conquer level pretty high, obviously. It's at 877. So there's that to take into account with the 455 Valor and all that. But that's just standard whale business, you know all that stuff. So yeah. Miles, number 1 PvE character in the game, the most exaggerated swagger we've ever seen. Finally, the massive glow up that he deserved after all these years. Still not quite as cool as his old school Spider-Verse uniform. Base kit was cool. This one was okay. This one was pretty terrible. But just in terms of the actual looks, and it's just so slick. It looks just like the movie. Best uniform he's had, best skill set he's had, best moves he's had, best rotation he's had. Best character in the game right now. If you like playing World Boss for the exact same rewards that you get for using literally any tier 4 to clear stage 1. Miles Morales. The best character in the game with literally nothing to do. That's it. That's my review. I don't recommend that you tier 4 him, because there's literally nowhere to use him except for like World Boss and GBR, and that's totally pointless. It's a total waste of tier 4 materials. But, if you like playing those modes, or if you intend to push higher in Kang the Conqueror, you don't know that every single part of that is going to be designed for him up to about stage 10, just like, Ultron suddenly had a bunch of stage requirements that needed you to basically use Makari and stuff like that. It's obvious. So, he's going to be good for World Boss. He's not going to be good for anything else. He's the best World Boss character. Miles Morales, the king of swagger. Peace.